A lot of times Delbert would, he would, have gatherings and such for kids to come over and really, take in what just went on and making sure that they always felt a part of, his family and his extended family.
Every Friday night after the game, it kind of started in '03, I think. Every Friday night after the game, we had a party there. People around the community was always there.
Since we always went down to his house after the games here in town, he was always the first one to come up and give you a big handshake and tell you good game.
Great time. He was always fixing food for everybody and entertaining. And, even though he was 75 years old, he'd stay up until 11 o'clock or midnight, whatever it was, entertaining, and he just loved it.
In Kahoka, Missouri, you just can't tell many football stories that don't somehow include Delbert Huckey.
He's probably one of our biggest supporters with our kids, and just, I know that he was very supportive of our community and everything that we do.
I don't think he ever missed a game, on the road home. I know after that state title game in '08 that we had a big party at his house that night too, and he stayed up pretty late with us that night too, I remember.
The biggest thing for him was just he loves it around here, and his grandson's playing football was just a plus, and he just loved coming out and supporting us and supporting the whole team, and he just relished every moment that he had to come out and watch us.
For as big of a role as Indian pride played in Huckey's life, his lineage has played an equal role in Clark County football. For 7 of the last 10 seasons, one of Huckey's grandsons has started at quarterback. The timeline begins with Drew Huckey in 2003 through 2005, followed by Brock Egley in 2006. Then came Ethan Allen in '07 and '08. And now it's Austin Egley in 2012. It can't be coincidence. There's got to be something that runs in the family, right?
I don't know if there's a quarterback gene, but I just think all of us always being around each other, because we're a pretty close family and we're just pushing each other, going out and playing backyard football. It just kind of helped us out.
I don't know. There's got to be something there, I guess. We've all kind of took that leadership role, and that's what really what all was about, and then it just kind of fell into place. It's got to have a little something to do with maybe a gene in there.
I don't think Grandpa ever played football, and if he would have, yes, he probably would have been a quarterback with all the, genes that he's left along.
Delbert Huckey is the definition of a community man. To be part of his quarterback tradition means more than connecting with receivers and reading defenses.
Just by the way, he treated everybody, and he was kind of a leader in the community, so, I think we kind of took that as, we're the leaders on the football field and leaders in everything that we do now, and I think we kind of got that from him.
Playing hard, representing your town, representing your school, representing your family.
Determination, just always being determined that we're going to get stuff done. When we get our mind set to it, we can do anything. And he taught us that, because if he got his mind set to it, he'd do anything. He'd do anything for anybody, and that's just kind of how we all have been raised.
Delbert done a great job of really teaching and preaching his grandsons how to play the right way and doing things the right way, and he was just very excited about watching his grandsons play each and every week.
There's prestige in the name, in being a Clark County quarterback. Upholding it is every bit as important as wins and losses.
My grandpa, he's the best guy I know. He's really pushed me to be kind of who I am today.
Oh, it's definitely a cool feeling. For all of us, I think it was cool for all of us to carry that on, and even Austin still now keep it going. So it's definitely cool.
Every step of the way for Clark County, Delbert was there, especially if it meant seeing his family on the field. Sadly, he never got the chance to witness grandson Austin take a varsity snap. Huckey passed away in March of 2011, but you still just can't tell a football story in Kahoka without his name coming up, because Delbert Huckey's legacy will be with this program forever.
My grandpa just passed away a year and a half ago. A little over a year and a half ago, and I know if he was still here that we'd still be having those, Friday night parties at his house.
We just kind of try to carry on with his name and make it, look good, because he was always looking good for everybody.
Just to be able to make my grandpa proud, I know he's watching down every game, but I just hope I'm making him proud.